Yeah, what's up? How's it going, everybody? Little CCR for you. Hope everyone's doing well on this Wednesday, midweek. We're almost there, right? 2 days to go, 2 days to go. Um, Full moon's coming. Full moon's coming tomorrow. So that's why I played that. Little Bad Moon Horizon. You got actually, it's Harvest Moon. Harvest Moon coming up tomorrow. Full moon, October. So that's pretty cool. It's about the only cool thing that's been going on. Um, I had thought of going live there. I thought of posting things. You guys pretty much know where I stand on all the political issues relating to the Las Vegas shooting, of course. Um, as far as I didn't want to politicize it, and I didn't want to really talk about it for at least a couple of days. Everyone else is already spewing things all over social media. It's kind of painful to look at. Me, my heart goes out to them. Um, I've learned a little bit more things now, so I can almost talk about it. There's still a lot of questions. I still don't really know what's going on. The whole story is very fishy to me, but I do know that those bullets were flying through the air. They were hitting people. They were hurting people. They were killing people. And, my heart just goes out to those guys. Everybody out there in Las Vegas that, just trying to go to a country music concert. This is a goddamn country music show. Y'all quit that. Yeah, it's kind of awful. What I've learned since then, and now that I can talk a little bit, but I'm gonna do NFL picks as soon as I finish this quick little chat. This brother that's coming out and speaking, sounds like a complete actor when he's talking. Catches himself mid-sentence. Whoops, oops, I didn't mean to. Oh, I should have said that. He's almost looks like he's got an earpiece in some of the interviews. There's several other siblings that are not talking to the press. And this one is. Find that interesting. From what I've seen so far, looks like there was probably multiple shooters. They said that there was Antifa literature, ISIS literature. I don't know if this was some kind of gun deal gone wrong, or why he had that many guns. Even to pull something like that off, you don't need over 20. How did he get them in there? Where's the footage of him going into the hotel? Where's the clip? Where's the recording? I don't know. They say that apparently he was hopping window to window, but there's video that Alex put out today that showed that there was, the other gun was a long way off. It was somewhere else. There was at least one other, I think. I don't know. I don't know. This guy's running all this money through a casino. That's usually one of the ways that you wash money that's dirty. You run it through the casino, right? You win some here, lose some there, and then, it all came from the casino, right? Something like that. I'm not really sure what is going on. If his, I don't know which is my right and left eye there. I'm like looking at me like, what's wrong with that? No, I don't know if his girl radicalized him, if they've been traveling to the Middle East, or if they've been traveling to where they've been traveling to. I have no idea. But I've heard it. I've heard that story of it too. I've heard he was on some kind of crazy meds. And these psychotropic drugs can drive people crazy. And they can do crazy stuff. Again, just one guy doing it? I don't think so. I think he was there, kind of set up and put there. Regardless of the whole situation, it looks like a direct attack on a pro-Trump crowd as a direct message to Trump around all these casinos and businesses. Like, yeah, we're going to shut you down. You better roll over or else we're going to keep on killing. We're going to kill your supporters even. That kind of stuff. It reeks. As far as everyone politicizing it, again, I don't feel too good about doing any of that. It's not time for that right now. What do you do to stop it? You stop the corrupt people from initiating these kind of activities. That's what I think happened here. I think corrupt people initiated this. How you can have a mentally ill person be having that many guns go up to a room? Come on, you don't notice something weird going on? You don't notice something happening there? I don't know. I think I saw one video where there was like a strobe on a lower room, and I say it's a strobe because there's no reports of a broken window or anything, so there's no way, and he can't open the window, so there's no way he's just shooting without the window breaking there too. So I'm thinking that was not a shooter there. I'm thinking it was maybe somewhere on the ground, based on the things that I've heard. But I know that one of those videos, there's one real close and one farther away. You could just tell, and that was not an echo. Alex analyzed it pretty good on his live feed today. Regardless what it was, my heart goes out to him. We need to actually act on when you have something suspicious going on like that. I think it's a setup to cover up a possible gun running thing, possibly to terrorist groups, who knows. I'm just following everything I see, and I have not really gotten a good explanation yet. I can't see one guy just losing his mind and doing this. The one brother who's spoken out has flipped his story 180 since he started talking, so I don't buy it. He's full of crap. So, I don't know. Anyway, like I say, I feel bad for everybody that got hurt by this one, got killed. That part is real. That part I know, and that's real bad. So, again, I'm not gonna say a whole lot more about that. I am pro-gun. I'm not gonna list all the reasons why or talk about the numbers or anything like that, because you guys are not just a number. It's not about that right now. It's not about legislation or rules. It's about catching these people that are behaving real suspiciously. You know, to me it's obvious when someone's going to do something like that. It just seems like it is. And it's also mainly about healing the groups that got hurt by this. Everybody, all the families, and people that have lost people that they'll never get back. That's just that's awful. So that's all I'm going to say about the shooting there. And I'm not going to go blasting my political views on the Facebook or anything like that, or online or anywhere for that matter. Y'all already know my political views if you know me. So, and if you don't, you can just go and look at some of the shows. They explain it pretty good. Anyway, so we got new moon. There's a hurricane also forming now in the Caribbean, down there in the low Gulf of Mexico. Looks to be taking a similar track that that other one took through the Florida Panhandle and towards this way. But it's real early, so it's just something to watch right now. It's not a direct threat, but by this weekend it should be pretty. I mean, we'll see where it is. We're looking at Sunday right now. So, I mean, yeah, I mean that's a little sooner than you would like to just now be aware of something, but it's there. We just had one skim us. It wasn't too bad, and we'll just be ready if this one comes through. We won't be the direct hit if it does come through, unless it loops back around or does something crazy once it gets across, because it's coming from the Gulf. So that's all the news I have right now. Basically, my news has been flooded with the Las Vegas thing, and rightfully so. And like I say, man, my heart goes out to them. So let's go ahead. Since we got NFL, last week I was one short of first place again in the picks, and the week before I was one short one short of first place in the picks, which means I'm doing pretty good in the overall. Just got to keep getting them right. This week's going to be a little bit harder. There's a little bit more close games that I don't know about. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and we'll start on the Thursday game. I got New Jingle Land and Tampa Bay. I'm going to take New Jingle Land. Oh, geez, did I even pick one for Arizona, Philadelphia? Now I got to look it up. Arizona, Philadelphia. I'm pretty sure I picked Philly. Pretty sure I picked Philadelphia in that one. I didn't circle that one, though. That's not good, man. Oh, I got to sign out of the other email, too. I'm taking Philadelphia. Buffalo, Cincinnati. I took Buffalo there. Even with the injuries and even with Cincinnati. Oh, yeah. Foreskin Cincinnati. Playing at home. The Bengals are at home, but I'm going to take Buffalo in that one. I know Buffalo's got a couple injuries, but Buffalo kind of impressed me against the Falcons. I think they can hold on the road and win another one. Cincinnati just hasn't impressed me at all so far this year. Carolina, Detroit. Oh my gosh, another tough one. Carolina, the Superman. And Detroit, what? In Detroit. I'm going to take Detroit. Just mostly because of home field. Carolina's so inconsistent. I know they can beat New England. I know they can also lose to various teams. Carolina, I don't know what they're doing. I'm taking Detroit. Carolina just doesn't have the consistency to win against good teams back-to-back. That's what I'm thinking there. Jackoffville and Schittsburg, Pittsburgh. I'm going to take the old Schittsburg there. They're a little tougher than Jackoffville. Stealing all of our fans. I don't like them. They're no good. L.A. San Diego. Nope. L.A. Chargers. Not San Diego anymore. And the New York Giants at home. I'm going to take the Giants at home. I don't really have anything I can make fun of the Giants for. There were Giants in those days. Maybe like the Anunnaki. New York plane crashes versus the Cleveland Doo-Doo Browns. Goodness gracious. Talk about a mess. That game is ugly. I think the Jets are going to win that. Let's go with the Jets. San Francisco and Indianapolis. The horseshoe up the ass there. And San Francisco. San Francisco is like a war zone of hobos. I'm going to take San Francisco to win that. I guess they'll take a knee there in the beginning and in the end. Tennessee and Miami. That's another hard one. I don't know any of these. This week's going to be a train wreck. I don't think I'm going to do too good this week. Just throwing that out there, but we'll see. I'm going to take Miami there. Kind of a bounce back. Tennessee let me down last week a little bit. I was thinking of picking Houston, and then I didn't, and Houston won by a landslide. Maybe Tennessee's a little beat up. I don't know what Tennessee has. They're so inconsistent. They're so weird. I'm taking Miami. I'm going to take, next we got Baltimore, shoot 'em uptown. And the Chokeland Raiders in Chokeland. Oh, is that a fog over there I see across the bay? No, that's Oakland. Oh man, I hope the fog comes back. Get that sight out of here. Let's take Oakland. See asshole. And the Rams. Oh, the Rams. I'm going to take see asshole over the Rams. What else we got? Green Bay and Dallas. Green Bay cheeseheads over there. Green Bay, Wisconsin. I'm going to take Green Bay in that one. Aaron. Is he injured? I'm going to take Green Bay. Kansas City and Houston, who pulled the crazy win last week. I'm going again with the inconsistency here. I've got to go with Kansas City. I think Kansas City's stronger than Houston. They're better than Tennessee, that's for sure. That wasn't really a good measuring, a good gauge. I'm going to take Kansas City in that one. And then we got Monday night game. We got Minnesota and Chicago. Chicago and the Bears. They're actually in their own stadium too. And I'm going to take Minnesota. Taking Minnesota anyway. Point total 48. Right there, Fred. Right there. Chicago, they're supposedly have a running game. They have a couple of good running backs. I don't think that wins in the NFL. I think, especially a traditional running game. And I don't mean like traditional like the option. I mean traditional like run it up the middle with one guy, or with a lead blocker. I just don't see it happening. So Minnesota. As far as college goes, I got Georgia over Vandy. Tech's on the bye week. So we're on the bye week. I don't know. Gonna have fun. Hopefully the hurricane doesn't come, because we have Colt Ford is supposed to be playing Saturday night. Colt Ford! So when I give my Saturday chat, I guess we'll be updating on that tropical storm or that system, maybe a hurricane. Who knows what it's going to be by then. Also, when I do Saturday, I'll be updating on anything new I've learned from this shooting thing. I hate how there's like the information's doesn't add up ever. They don't ever just tell you what happened. They go round and round and round, and finally it comes out what's happened. Let me pull up Drudge real quick just to see what he's saying. Like I say, the only real thing I know about it is these people got hurt and got killed, and that's not cool. So, alright, you got his girlfriend that might have radicalized him. He had these prescribed pills. He was ordering room service for more than one person. There's some woman was there. Can't you just tell me something? Drudge is off the meter today. I don't know. The Marine guy that was on the show, on the War Room, had a good point. There's no way that guy was really trained, because even with a fully automatic, you pull off like bursts. You don't just sit there and hold down the trigger like a maniac. Like you're Halo, spray and pray from a long distance. When you do that, even in Halo, you just miss the hell out of everything if you do that. Well, I'm glad he missed. I'm glad he missed the ones that he missed. Let's put it that way. And I hate that he hits the ones that he hits. That's just it. That whole thing just made me sick. And all I've seen on my news feed is pro-gun, anti-gun, pro-gun. Man, that's an issue that's not for an incident. It's for something else, guys. Just put that away for a minute. And offer some support, something. And prayer actually does do a little bit. People will say, oh, look, here's your empty truck of prayers. No, if you set your will towards or against something, it does make a difference. Especially if a lot of people are doing it. It will push something in one direction or the other. So, there's a little something to it. So I'm going to pray for him. Like I say, I just paid the rent. I don't know. I don't feel like I have enough to do anything, really. I exist due to the help. So, and no, I'm not talking like welfare. I'm talking like I scrape by. I just scrape by. So anyway, I guess we'll turn it off here with, what do we want? Keep on going down the highway. Oh yeah, Tom Petty. Tom Petty has passed at 66. Apparently had a major heart attack. Then they said he wasn't dead for a little while. I think that was just to keep the press off everybody while they organized a statement, actually, got everything together and they didn't need the press in there during that time, so they kind of kept everybody away until they could organize. I think that's kind of what that was. But anyway, Tom Petty, rest his soul. He was good. I liked him. I kind of overplayed his songs, so God, please don't let me just hear him on the jukebox 24/7 or anything, or don't let me hear him on the radio all the time or wherever people were playing. You know, you post a song or two on your line, I'm scrolling by it. I've overdone it. I've heard these songs a million times from a million different cover bands, from all these people. I'm done with his songs. They were good when I first heard them. They were good when I ran through them the first and second time. And I do appreciate good music. Please don't overdo it, guys. It's, yeah, I get it, but wow. I don't need to hear Free Fallin' for the 50 millionth time. I just don't. Last Dance with Mary. Come on, guys. Just, alright, I get it. I'm watching a little bit of Georgia Southern right now. They're on. And I guess I might play a little bit more video games and go to sleep, or I might just watch this and go to sleep. Tits? I can watch some tits. No, let's just watch football. Maybe Howl at the Moon, right? Oh. Anyway, I guess I'm go ahead and get back to y'all. Like I say, when I know a little bit more, this definitely, it stinks to high heaven as far as being some kind of crazy, just left wing. I don't know. It just stinks. The whole thing stinks, and people got hurt on top of, like, it's just so bad. It's just awful. That makes me sick to even talk about it, and that's why you haven't seen me post a whole lot or even chat a whole lot with anybody. I just, like, yeah, I'll get on for 3 seconds and start looking through. It just makes me sick, and I just turn it back off. Like, let me sign out of that. I can't stand it. It was about as bad as, no, I mean, people got killed in this thing. Alright, let's play it out. I don't know what to play it out with. I'm feeling kind of down about that. Let's pick it back up, I guess. We'll play this one, play all out. Have a great rest of the week. We'll do Thursday and Friday. Pirate Fest, I don't know. If y'all are going to that, enjoy it. Have fun out there. And Colt Ford. I'll play some, let's do some Moonshine Bandits, I guess. We'll see.
Who would have thought this music thing was going to go this far? I never asked for this. I never asked for this fast living, the women, the whiskey, craziness. There's whiskey in my soul. Hey, Bernie, I'm drifting down that open highway. Figuring ain't here cause I do things my way. The next town's where I call home.